I mean, Mike, you are providing a service, and you should be compensated for the stuff you're offering us, the information, the platforms, and stuff like that. So if anybody has a problem, with paying for those services, I mean, they're very valuable. You put us in a community where we meet other people across the country. I've used people that I've met in this community to do service for me, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we really appreciate everything you do for us and all the information you give us, and you should be paid for it. And I don't think you hide that,
Yeah.
So that's just my 2 cents.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. And thanks, Don. Yeah, thanks. I've invested literally over $40,000 in apps and automation and community stuff. And I know it's going to pay off down the road. When we have 1,000 members and we're growing and this is a huge community, it's going to pay off. I know that. You can't, as an entrepreneur, and this is a good lesson for you guys that are just getting started in process serving, is like, as an entrepreneur, you get beat up mentally, emotionally, sometimes verbally, and you just gotta pivot and outlast your competition.
Yes.
You gotta keep going. And like, I remember thinking when I started my first, without knowing a lot of the marketing stuff I know now, without knowing the backup sales stuff, I remember when I first started, I just was like, I may fail and I may not get all the customers when I reach out to them or I go into these law offices, but I will not quit. And after about a year, I think maybe my second year, the end of my second year, there was a couple process servers that I knew. They had moved. One moved away, another one quit and got a full-time job working for a law firm. I'm like, that's 50% of my competition right there. And I remember thinking, like, I'm not going anywhere. So, and then sure enough, there's a guy who's still there, Michael Jenkins. Edge knows, we just hired him in Chico, where I used to be. And Million Mile Mike is what we call him. He's been there forever. And he probably thinks that about me now when I moved away, right? He's like, oh. So if you outlast your competition, that's one way that you will definitely succeed. If you stay in an area, you stay integrity. The biggest thing that will kill you is integrity, because people will use you if you have a good service, you provide the wow factor, you maintain your reputation, and you continue to do a good job. They'll keep using you forever. But as soon as you have anything clouded over your head, kind of an interesting one that might be interesting to you guys is there's one guy who was reported to me that I almost don't even want to mention this, but that he, because I do verifications and everybody knows I send an email blast on people when they join the community to a couple different people that do not background checks, but they do a basic look for me to see if this person's a criminal, and because that's stuff you can do without doing a full background check, right? And they'll do a quick search for me, because I don't have the time. And one of them came back. He goes, "Well, he's not a criminal, but he's he's in the industry." And I was just like, I was like, this is kind of a different. This is kind of different. I was like, personally, I don't agree with it, but I'm like, is that really unethical? So you got to be careful who you associate with.
As long as he doesn't serve naked, right?
Yeah. As long as you don't mix the two, right? Don't show up and try to audition. Get people to audition. Yeah. Marshall, what's up, Ryan? Ryan's in the chat. Yeah, we got some other people on, quite a few other people on too. Welcome, guys. Tony, is this your first meeting with us?
Yeah, it's the first meeting, and no hating. I'm not a premium member. I'm one of the regulars, but I got the invite from you, so I jumped in.
Oh, cool. Great. I'm sure that's Mark's fault. That's okay. I sent that to you directly. Yeah. I sent that to you directly. Yeah. Well,
I mean, I've been having questions regarding your website. I understand there's a lot of bells and whistles that come with it. Excuse me. I've been marketing and in business, entrepreneurial and beyond for a long time. There's a few tools that you have with your websites, like the integration where they can fill out on your website and it goes automatically into Serve Manager. I love that feature. So my question is, if I don't get a website through you, is there a way I can still get some of the tools added to my website for a fee? I mean, I'm willing to pay for it.
Yeah. So actually, our websites are. You're going to be surprised about this. Our websites are so cheap that you don't even have to have us build a website. Still pay the same fee, and we'll set up the integrations for you. That's how cheap they are.